Okay.
First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to the University of St. Francis for their judges.
Yeah. Well, no, it has the option to connect to that USB HDMI audio, like the same thing the camera's connected to. But then I click it. Stay on the built-in microphone. Okay. I'll keep trying it because I had this issue at the football game Friday, and I called you, but then all it was like the HDMI was kind of screwy, like so I just had to plug it in, and it's all plugged in. Everything here, it's still not working. Yeah.
Thank you, ladies, for all that you do. Now, please welcome the following starters and coaches from Mount Vernon. Number 2, Mary Kate Harmon. Number 4, Ellie Ruby.
Yeah. Does the video look alright? Is it a little dark?
Number 6, Elaine Wright. Number 14, Kate Dufer. Number 15, Kristen Osborne. And number 16, Tori Small.
Alright.
Now for your starters for the University of St. Francis, Lady Weir.
Yeah.
Number 2, senior outside from Fort Recovery, Ohio, Cassidy Hall.
You think I can call from here?
Once Indiana, Nikki Marshall. Number 7, sophomore from Fort Recovery, Ohio, Kendra Seaford.
Welcome to St. Francis.
Number 8, the junior libero from Muncie, Indiana, Valerie Flake. Number 10, the junior outside from Valparaiso, Indiana, Amy Clark. Number 12, the sophomore center from Etowah, Michigan, Maria Hughes. And number 13, the junior middle hitter from Indianapolis, Indiana, Megan D'Agostino. The Lady Cougars were coached by Scott Maddox and assisted by Rachel Hooper, Neil Clark, Mark Campbell, Jay Warren, and Seth Dubois Ferrazzi.
So just
let's play ball.
yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. I got you. I'm broadcasting it with the microphone on the camera or on the computer. So
you have to speak into that. Can you? Is it live?
You said he could. Yeah.
It's live.
Welcome to St. Francis Cougar Volleyball here at Hutzel Athletics Center. You're not gonna be able to hear me. Yeah. We're having some audio technical difficulties, but bear with us. St. Francis Lady Cougs, number 18 ranked. Got off to a really hot start here early in the season. Now in the middle of a Crossroads League action. Have kind of taken a step back. Nothing against them though. They're facing the gauntlet. Still ranked, number 18 in the top 25. And their next test tonight against Mount Vernon Nazarene University. Mount Vernon will be wearing the green. Lady Cougs are in their gray. And we're going to get ready to get started. Again, we're experiencing some technical difficulties with our audio, so bear with me. as I'm speaking into the computer microphone. But we'll try to get this thing out to you guys and get this Lady Coug win on this rainy October night.
Can you put it live on Facebook?
Nikki Marshall to serve for St. Francis. Not even close to going over the net there. Point for St. Francis. A starting lineup for the Lady Cougs. Number 4, Nikki Marshall. Number 2, Cassidy Rammel. Number 10, Aiden Clark. Number 7, Kendra Seifring. Number 12, Maria Pilak. And number 8, Val Flick. Got a rally going now. Just a little touch on that one as Mount Vernon gets the point. Nice rally. Serving for Mount Vernon is number 2, Mary Kate Harmony. Rammel on the hit. Kill by number 14, Caitlin Duford. Point, Mount Vernon. Pilak sets up Seifring. Good hit. Again, Seifring trying to find a space. A netting violation. Point St. Francis. And Lady Cougs, like I said, are number 18 in the NAIA top 25, trailing Marion in the Crossroads League action with a 10-3 record. Marion has an 11-2 record. Overall, we are 21-5. As that one sails out, point St. Francis. We are trailing 1 game in the Crossroads League standings, but it's early. We were defeated by Marion this past Friday, traveling down to Indy. Good block there from D'Agostino. D'Agostino, key factor for St. Francis, the Lady Cougs. She stands tall in the middle of that net. That was Seifring on the serve. Kill there by number 15, Kristen Osborne. Point Mount Vernon. Another key contributor for your Lady Cougs. Maria Pilak, number 12, a sophomore. She has been a monster this year. She's number 3 in the NAIA nationally ranked in assists with 952 on the year. That is insane. And she looked for her to make a huge difference tonight's matchup against Mount Vernon. Then you also have, can't forget about Cassidy Rammel, who just puts a little extra on it every time she makes a kill.
Is that too wide? Is that too wide of an angle, or should I go in?
You're good. Rammel ranks number 7 in Crossroads League only in kills with 145. Serving Pilak. Nice play from D'Agostino. The block and the hit right where Mount Vernon isn't. And St. Francis with a 7-4 advantage. Pilak. High arcing serve, sails out of bounds. Point Mount Vernon. Thanks for tuning in here. Hutzel Athletic Center, Lady Cougar Volleyball. Once again, we are having some audio technical difficulties. We hope that we still get you a quality streaming experience. My name is Sean Boswell, the woman on the camera, Josie Murphy. Thanks for tuning in. We got a nice little rally. And that sails out, point, Mount Vernon. Rammel just slams it with the kill. Cassidy Rammel, just a beast. And she is set to serve. That's Clark. Good block by number 9. That is Alyssa Harrer for Mount Vernon. As once again, they trim the deficit to 1. Clark blocked at the net. Hit there by number 2, Mary Kay Harmony, and point, and then we have a tie match. Pelak sets up Clark, who's blocked again. Flick to Kunkler. They're going to call a double hit there. Point, Mount Vernon, as they take the advantage. Kunkler blocked again, and Mount Vernon, number 9, Alyssa Harrer, is standing tall at the net. She's got already at least 3 blocks. Pelak to Kunkler again, blocked. And Mount Vernon making a little run, leading 11-8. Set to serve number 4, Ellie Ruby. Great kill there, D'Agostino with the setup from Maria Pelak. And that'll bring in number 11, Sarah Hazinski, to serve, the senior out of South Bend. A touch hit right there from Mount Vernon. Point. Next time you will see your Lady Cougs in action, you won't have to wait very long as they head off for the Grandview Tournament at Grandview University in Iowa this weekend, starting Friday. They face off against number 30 ranked Ottawa University out of Kansas. And that's a back-to-back. After that, they face Trinity Christian, another top 35 team. They're 32, Ottawa's 30. That'll be some good action getting out of the Crossroads League gauntlet as Cougs get another point. Trim the deficit to 1 now. And Clark to serve. Out of bounds, point. Mount Vernon. That'll bring number 3, Reagan Nickel, to serve for Mount Vernon. It's the battle of the Cougars. The Mount Vernon Cougars versus St. Francis Cougars. Tonight here at Hutzel Athletic Center. Thanks for tuning in. Point Cougs of St. Francis. Subs coming in, that is Nikki Marshall to serve for St. Francis. Good effort from Marshall. Sets up Rammel. Rammel with another kill. Ties up this match. Cassidy Rammel, the senior out of Fort Recovery, Ohio. She leads from the front. As I mentioned earlier, she's tied 7 in kills in the Crossroads League. As Mount Vernon fails to get that over the net. Point, St. Francis. Every game I've come to as Coach Scott Haddix, relaying some information to his girls. And Marshall, service error. Scott Haddix in his 5th year here at University of St. Francis, by far the best start to a season in his tenure. As the Cougars of Mount Vernon get the point. Serving for Mount Vernon is number 2, Mary Kate Harmody. Pilak sets up Rammel. That's a great combination. And kill. Cassidy Rammel. Cassidy Rammel on the year has a total of 252 kills, which is an insane amount. She leads the St. Francis Cougars with that number. Second to her is Kendra Ann Clark with 211. And not too far behind is Kendra Seifring, number 7 with 207. Mount Vernon's attack is led by Nicole Winkler, number 5 with 239 kills, alongside Kristen Osborne, number 50, 250 kills on the year. And I already mentioned Maria Pilak obviously leads St. Francis in assists as Mount Vernon gets that ace. She has a total of 952 assists. She's ranked 3rd in the nation. She has been a huge asset for the St. Francis Cougs. Clark puts a boom into that one. But right back at her, and that'll be a kill for Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon at the bottom of the conference with a 1-12 record, but they are not going out easy in this first set. Clark, that's in, kill, and Clark. Rammel set to serve. Service error, point Mount Vernon. Lady Cougars of St. Francis got back on the win column in their last matchup against Taylor with a 3-1 win on Saturday, as they have improved their home record to 6-0. They have not lost here at Hutzel Athletic Center, and they're not looking to do so tonight as Sosinski is serving. Kill by Harmony there. Mount Vernon with the 2019 advantage. Ace. Pilak sets up Kunkler with the kill. Ava Kunkler. She can get up and slam it. That is number 15, Ava Kunkler, the junior out of Portland, Indiana, Jake County High School, home of Eric Big Red Himmelgarn and the Himmelgarn clan. Great block there from Seifring and Pilak as they tie up at 21. Clark serving. Mount Vernon gets it over the net just barely and gets the point. Sloppy play there from St. Francis. Serving for Mount Vernon, number 3, Reagan Nickel. Pilak Sets up ciphering. Ciphering. Must have hit the net. Point St. Francis. Tied at 22 apiece. With D'Agostino. No, Marshall serving. Excuse me. Nikki Marshall, the junior out of Muncie, Indiana. Muncie Central High School. She's played a little bit of everything. She plays libero some matches. She was a good fill-in for Flick when she went down with an injury, I believe. Alberta gets that point. Don't forget to come out Saturday here at Kevin Donnelly Field. The St. Francis Cougars, number 13 in the land, are looking to get back in the win column. Ramble with that kill. Here's St. Francis football Cougars. I've had a little bit of rough patch, but I still got faith in them as they face off against Siena Heights. It's a top 25 matchup. Should be a great game, and it's homecoming. So you better come out Saturday at noon to Kevin Donnelly Field in Bishop Darcy Stadium. St. Francis got to get this over the net. Clark does that. And that's going to give Mount Vernon the first set. And St. Francis lost the first set tonight. We're going to take a quick break. Thanks for tuning in to St. Francis Cougar Volleyball.
I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
My grandpa taught me years ago, do business with people you know and who know you. That's why I joined Fort Financial Credit Union. Their staff knows I'm busy at college. They set me up with a checking account, a debit card, and an auto loan. With the Fort's mobile app, I can check balances, transfer money, and make my car payment. My grandparents loved doing business with the Fort, and I do too. My future, my family, my Fort.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen, and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
As we come back, getting ready to start set 2, you see your Lady Cougs trying to get hyped up as they fell in the first set, 25-23. But they've been down before, and they are undefeated here at Hutzell Athletic Center. As I see a Sister Elise sighting just entering the arena, and that's got to be a good sign. St. Francis snapped a 2-game losing streak, returning to Hutzell on Saturday as they defeated Taylor 3-1, improving to 6-0 at home. Mount Vernon is 0-6 on the road in Crossroads League action. So it's perfect storm right now as Lady Cougs undefeated. Mount Vernon hasn't won a match on the road, but they won the first set. And St. Francis got to figure some stuff out. Had a little bit of some sloppy play, a little miscommunication. But I'm looking for that to turn around here in the second set, as that is Reagan Nickel serving for Mount Vernon. I'm going to say Pelak at the net and give Mount Vernon a point. Pelak sets up Kunkler, who kills it. She gets up and puts it down. Ava Kunkler. Number 15, you see her there, Szynski. Serving. That is tipped. Point, Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon with another point. Point, St. Francis Cougs. Pelak sets up Seafring again, puts a good hit onto it. Great placement from Pelak, but it just got out of bounds, and that'll be a point for Mount Vernon. Good idea, as that is number 6. Mackenzie Barger entering the match for St. Francis. Didn't get that one over the net with Seafring, and Mount Vernon off to a hot start here in the second set. Has come in and been on fire for St. Francis in this match. She needs some others to rally around. Marshall to serve. Got to get over the net. Miscommunication there from St. Francis. That could be costly. Great block, but out of bounds. Point, Mount Vernon. You're not going to get very many balls over the net against Cassidy Rammel and Kendra Seafring as they stand side by side. Rammel 6 foot, Seafring 6'1". They are the Twin Towers. As Seafring picks up another kill and is serving. Seafring, the sophomore mid-hitter from Fort Recovery, Ohio. Got a little pipeline as Cassidy Rammel, also from Fort Recovery. Point, Mount Vernon on the service error. Mount Vernon coached by Paul Swanson in his 35th season. That is a long time. Rammel, she's trying to get St. Francis Cougars hype. And she's doing it by absolutely slamming it. Pelak to serve. That's in, ace. St. Francis. Maria Pelak. Huge asset for St. Francis Cougs. They're going to bring in number 14, Madison Candler, the freshman from Fishers, in to serve. Great block from Rammel. Flick puts her body on the line there. But Mount Vernon gets the point after the rally. That'll be number 5, Nicole Winkler, serving. The freshman, West Salem, Ohio. Cassidy Rammel is trying to will her team to a win tonight, and she just might do it. That was a little scary. Getting her team a little hype after the beautiful block. Heads up play there from number 15, Kristen Osborne. Point Mount Vernon. And that'll bring in Reagan Nickel to serve. It's weird to hear another team cheering on for the Cougars, saying Cougar chants here at St. Francis, obviously home of the Lady Cougars. And perfect placement from D'Agostino, puts it right on the line. Rosinski in to serve for St. Francis. Nice low serve. Great effort from Pelak. Clark gets it over the net. Setting up Kunkel. Man, she gets up. And St. Francis wins that great rally. Seifring with the block, and it is a tie at 9 apiece in set 2. Hasinski, nice low serve. That's what she came in to do. Mount Vernon gets the kill. Serving for Mount Vernon. Got to get over the net. Clark does so. Man. We're going to say Seifring hit the net. Give Mount Vernon a point. Clark trying to get to it. Just gets in there. We got a nice rally as Clark puts a little jolt into that one. Pelak setting up Kunkel, who gets up and absolutely slams it. She's got to get over the net. Doesn't do so. Point Mount Vernon, and they win that long rally. St. Francis kind of off, it looks like, tonight. This match is going so quickly. Kunkel gets up and puts it down with the kill. Ava Kunkel. And Clark, Annie Clark, serving. I don't know why Mount Vernon has the ball. I thought St. Francis had the point there. That is number 9, Madeline Omo, in the match for St. Francis. Immediately makes an impact with the kill. She's a sophomore from Fort Wayne. Went to Bishop Dwyer High School. The fake BD. They're going to have some issues with the scoring. There must have been a violation of some sort on that Kunkel kill because they gave the set, or they gave the point to Mount Vernon, and that's why they served on that last attempt. Nope. They're going to say everything looks good. And it is still 12-11 here in the second set. Mount Vernon leads. Heads up play from Pelak. Gets it to Kunkler. Kunkler. That one's in the bleachers. Tied at 12. Clark serving. Kill from Mount Vernon. They earn the point. Brings in Barger. Ramel got to get it over. Does so. Omaho. I think they're going to say a double hit. And that'll be a point for St. Francis.
Marshall at the serve.
Nikki Marshall in to serve. Point Mount Vernon. Serving number 14, Caitlin Dufer. And that is well out of bounds. Point St. Francis. Cougs need to make a run here as that'll bring in number 17, Gabby North. The freshman from Fort Wayne Bishop Luers, serving. Coach Scott Haddix, during this Crossroads League gauntlet they have been facing, has been getting a lot of his younger girls in, getting them some great experience, as that's just what you need, them to get some experience, get some great competition in order to move forward, because it's only going to get harder from here, entering the conference tournament play, national tournament play. As we hope to get to that point in the season, it'll be great to have those young girls with some great in-game experience. As Ramel with the monster kill. Point St. Francis. And this is exactly what they need to switch the momentum. And that'll bring a timeout coming up for Mount Vernon. Thanks for tuning in to Hutzel Athletic Center, St. Francis Cougars, Ladies Volleyball. We'll be right back after this short break.
Taught me years ago. Do business with people you know and who know you. That's why I joined Fort Financial Credit Union. Their staff knows I'm busy at college. They set me up with a checking account, a debit card, and an auto loan. With the Fort's mobile app, I can check balances, transfer money, and make my car payment. My grandparents loved doing business with the Fort, and I do too. My future, my family, my Fort.
The Chapel project is the most important building that has ever been built or ever will be built on this campus. It's in the heart of the campus, it's on Mirror Lake, and the chapel and the Bass Mansion will be able to communicate with each other architecturally.
As we come back after the Mount Vernon timeout, there you see the Lady Cougs of St. Francis having the momentum right now. They got to take advantage and finish off this set as they drop the first set, 23-25. North serving. Great block, D'Agostino. D'Agostino, like I said earlier, she is a beast at the net. She's number 17 in the NAIA block list with 90 on the season. As that out of bounds point, St. Francis looking to pull away now are your St. Francis Lady Cougs. Service error by North, sails out of bounds. Point, Mount Vernon. Serving number 4, Ellie Ruby. Looked like it was tipped. They're not going to give it to her. Point, Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon Cougs are on a little bit of a rough stretch as they are 4 losses in a row. Coming to West and Spring Arbor. They're trying to get back in the win column. They've had a rough year thus far. Like I said, bottom of the Crossroads League standings at a 1-12 record in the conference. 10-16 overall record. But the next time they are in action will be another away game. And this time it's going to be against Goshen. That is a week from today. A week from yesterday, I guess. Great block. Point Cougs of St. Francis. And Cassie Rammel is serving. Agostino, and she's done it all for the Lady Cougs tonight. Great effort from this junior out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Cardinal River High School. Go Raiders. Nickel comes in to serve, trailing 21-18. Pilak setting up Kunkler, who puts a big swing onto it, but I think she mishit it. That'll be a point for Mount Vernon there. Miscommunication there from the Lady Cougs. Point Mount Vernon, they're letting them right back in this thing. Pilak setting up D'Agostino, great placement. Megan D'Agostino has been a bright spot in a not so great night here so far for St. Francis. She has done her part and more. Pasinski serving. That soars out of bounds, point. St. Francis. No, they're going to say it was tipped. I didn't see it. They're going to reverse that call and give a point to Mount Vernon. Coach Haddock's not happy with that call. And she's going to have a call a timeout as they had some miscommunication, some kind of substitution. Something was going on there. And we're going to take a quick commercial here in the second set. Lady Cougs of St. Francis leading the Lady Cougs of Mount Vernon, 22-21.
Grandpa taught me years ago, do business with people you know and who know you. That's why I joined Fort Financial Credit Union. Their staff knows I'm busy at college. They set me up with a checking account, a debit card, and an auto loan. With the Fort's mobile app, I can check balances, transfer money, and make my car payment. My grandparents loved doing business with the Fort, and I do too. My future, my family, my Fort.
The Chapel project is the most important building that has ever been built or ever will be built on this campus. It's in the heart of the campus. It's on Mirror Lake. And the chapel and the Bass Mansion will be able to communicate with each other architecturally.
As we're back here in the second set, St. Francis leads at 22-21, but Mount Vernon on a little bit of a run, closing the gap, trying to take a two-set lead. Serving for Mount Vernon is, I believe that is number 15. Can't see the number very well from up here. No, it's number 2, Mary Kate Harmody. Kunkel soars that one out of bounds. It's tied at 22 now. Harmony serving. Seafring, monster kill there with the setup from Pelak. Clark serving. Got to get some here for Lady Cougs. Seafring just gets it over. Get over the net as Clark, and Clark puts a jewel into that one. Gets the kill. And St. Francis is 1 point away from winning the second set. Great hit there from Annie Clark. This sounds more natural for me. And the block to finish it off. Kunkel with a great block. St. Francis wins the set.
St. Francis wins set 2. Score by 25.
And we are tied at one set apiece. We're going to get ready to start this third set. Be right back after this short break. Thanks for tuning in, Lady Cougs Volleyball.
Training is a new treatment technique we're using at Parkview Sports Medicine that helps us stay on the cutting edge. This type of training is not only new to Parkview Sports Medicine, but in physical therapy as a whole. And it's really gaining popularity because it solves one of the fundamental problems that we see in therapy. We have a lot of patients who we can't put a lot of stress through their injured tissue, but we still want them to get stronger and still want them to gain muscle size. Blood flow restriction training uses a specialized piece of equipment, a blood flow restriction cuff that fits around the upper portion of an arm or a leg. Doing that, then it partially restricts, but not totally occludes the blood flow going to the limb.
I thought it was gonna hurt, and it does kind of feel weird, but doesn't hurt or anything. I just didn't really know what to expect. Well, you put it on and then you have to lay down and let it calibrate, and it like gets tighter and tighter and tighter. And then after that, get in your position to do your workout and then press the inflate button and it'll squeeze your leg or your arm.
What the research is telling us about training with blood flow restriction is that the buildup of the lactic acid and the metabolic stress that we're putting on these tissues helps you gain strength and muscle size, similar to that of training at high intensity.
Compared to like a normal workout, the burn comes like within the third rep, and then the 30-second break in between, there's no like recovery. I can see the difference and feel the difference. It feels a lot more effective than just doing normal exercises.
Blood flow restriction training is the perfect tool to solve that fundamental problem. But this is something that you don't see everywhere, and you don't see very many places in Indiana at all.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Catholic University must have a passion for truth, and we trust in both the power of faith and the power of reason. Both come from God. May God bless this university as it continues to pursue truth on the wings of faith and reason.
It's a little dark.
Should I change it? That look better?
We're back here, getting ready to start set 3. Lady Cougs came up victorious in set 2, tied it up at 1 apiece. And Nikki Marshall is going to serve, starting off this third set. Belak, big block from her. Point, St. Francis. Good start to the second set. Third set, apologies.
Point, Mount Vernon.
Seafring. Ramel. Good placement as that went off 2 Mount Vernon players. That's 4 hits. Point, St. Francis. Ramel was playing some target practice there. Hit one. They kind of ran into each other, the Mount Vernon player. And Seafring is serving. Point, Mount Vernon. It looks really good. This thing was all dim. That's what it was.
Yeah, okay.
But no, it looks good. Mount Vernon serving. Ramel, just a monster as she gets the kill. And St. Francis Cougars look like they got their mojo back heading into this third set. Service error there. Point, Mount Vernon. Clark with the kill. And Clark. St. Francis Cougars are deadly when all 3 of their main hitters are clicking, with Clark, DiAgostino, and Ramel. And they're looking to get that going here tonight. Started a little rough. That is number 1. Catarino Diabazio ending the match and immediately making impact with a monster kill. Ramel serving. Didn't get enough with that one. Point, Mount Vernon. Barger enters the match. Sails out of bounds on that serve. Point, St. Francis. Ellie Ruby got way too much on that one. It's kind of sailed into the air. Kaczynski serving. Back-to-back service errors for both teams. And now serving for Mount Vernon, I think that is number 5, Nicole Winkler, the freshman. And she gets it over the net. Heads up play by number 2, I believe. Yeah, Mary Kate Harmody. And they tie it up at 6. Clark put a good hit into that one. Great effort from Pelak. Flick sets up Diabazio. Kind of touches it in there. Again, Diabazio. That's a fun name to say. Again, Diabazio. They're going to say Mount Vernon was on the net. Point, St. Francis. Clark serving. violation. Point St. Francis, and they're on a little bit of a run here in the third set. Ace from Clark. And the momentum is all St. Francis right now. Points in a row now for Mount Vernon. Don't be surprised that Mount Vernon calls a timeout. And I think that's what they're doing. And St. Francis Cougars on a roll right now. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Thanks for tuning in. St. Francis Volleyball.
Taught me years ago. Do business with people you know and who know you. That's why I joined Fort Financial Credit Union. Their staff knows I'm busy at college. They set me up with a checking account, a debit card, and an auto loan. With the Fort's mobile app, I can check balances, transfer money, and make my car payment. My grandparents loved doing business with the Fort, and I do too. My future, my family, my Fort.
The Chapel project is the most important building that has ever been built or ever will be built on this campus. It's in the heart of the campus, it's on Mirror Lake, and the chapel and the Bass Mansion will be able to communicate with each other architecturally.
We're back here in the third set. As your Lady Cougs on a little bit of a run here, winning 5 points in a row, and Clark is serving. Pelak. Point St. Francis on the kill from Pelak, the rare kill. But she is just smart and a heads-up player. Another point for St. Francis. That makes it 7 in a row. Nice serve. They're going to say it's a net violation, and Mount Vernon gets the point after going 7 straight on the opposite end. That is Reagan Nickel serving. Woo! What a hit from Diabazio, but she put too much on it. That's going to be a point for Mount Vernon. Catarina Diabazio. Great name. Top name on the team. Point St. Francis. And Seafring with the kill.
Marshall back to serve for St. Francis.
Marshall serving. Really low serve. Pelak. Great block from Seafring. Just got her hand up in time. That right hand of hers with the block and the point. Pelak with another kill. And Marshall still serving. Point Mount Vernon on the kill. Cougs trying to pull away or run away with this set. Kendra Seafree all over this third set with that kill, and North comes in to serve. Tonight is Rise Up Against Domestic Violence. That's why you see some purple shirts around. Both teams wear the purple warm-ups. Pretty cool little ceremony before the game, before the match. Both teams circled up, did a little prayer, took some pictures. It was a pretty cool little thing going on. And Mount Vernon serving. Just hit that one. St. Francis, 18-10, leads it. Flickbout caught that one off the face. The Cougs get it over the net. Marshall, too much on that one. Point Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon's got to get over the net. Just barely does so. And Ramel, just a little too much on that one. Point Mount Vernon. Still trailing 18-12. What an effort play there from Marshall. And that's out of bounds. Point St. Francis. You sure you don't mind if I eat these? Thanks. Miss hit. Point St. Francis. Ramel serving. St. Francis running away with this set. D'Agostino finishes that one off with the monster kill. Mount Vernon with that point. Trailing 13-21. Okay. That bad, huh? Point St. Francis. Putting some subs in here. I believe Hazinski will come in to serve. And yes, Sarah Hazinski in to serve. Great block, Diabazio. Double-digit lead here for St. Francis Cougars. Point Mount Vernon. Gets the lead back down to 9. Serving is number 5, Nicole Winkler. Great kill from number 7, Kendra Seifring. And this is set point with Annie Clark serving. Good effort. Diabazio kills it and wins it. St. Francis gets the set, now up 2-1 advantage. And we're going to take a quick break in between sets. Thanks for tuning in. St. Francis Cougar Volleyball.
Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, you know, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
My grandpa taught me years ago, do business with people you know and who know you. That's why I joined Fort Financial Credit Union. Their staff knows I'm busy at college. They set me up with a checking account, a debit card, and an auto loan. With the Fort's mobile app, I can check balances, transfer money, and make my car payment. My grandparents loved doing business with the Fort, and I do too. My future, my family, my Fort.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen, and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Everything that I do can have an impact on somebody else.
You can dream any dream and you can chase any dream and you can have a chance to succeed at that dream.
We're here just a speck of time.
Given the opportunities to be selfless.
That's what God does with us.
Not forgetting how you got here and who helped you along the way.
What are you doing for others?
Those to whom much has been given, much is expected.
We're back here at Hutzel Athletic Center. St. Francis jumped all over Mount Vernon in that third set, beating them by double digits, 11 to be exact, with a 2-1 advantage heading into the fourth set. They're looking to extend their home undefeated streak with win number 7. Mount Vernon definitely did not lay down and die in this match. They've fought hard, just kind of, but St. Francis just kind of took the punches, took every little run Mount Vernon gave them, and survived it. And now they lead 2-1, heading into the fourth set. And Clark gets the kill. In the match now for St. Francis. I think that's number 18, Michaela Hissong from Leo. Go Lions, I guess. Setting up Clark. Great hit. And point, St. Francis off to a good start in the fourth set. Serving is Hasinski, number 11. Seifring tries to place it. She gets him off balance. Great effort, Hasinski. And we've got a nice little rally going on here as Clark tried to finish it off. But Mount Vernon gets the point on the kill from, I believe that was 15, Kristen Osborne. And serving is number 2, Mary Kate Hamady. Great kill there from Ann Clark. Cougs with the 3-1 advantage, and Clark is serving. Point Mount Vernon. Kinkler, no, Osborne. Serving. Great kill from Seifring there. Kendra Seifring, in my opinion, the woman of the match so far. She's been a force on the attack for the St. Francis Cougs. Point Mount Vernon. Dufer serving. Unfortunate name. Gets a kill. And St. Francis is clicking on all cylinders right now. And they're going to bring in Gabby North to serve for Seifring. Got to be happy with her effort tonight. Coach Haddix, I believe, is. She gets a little love from all her teammates, heading to the bench for just a short moment. D'Agostino gets that block, and the point for St. Francis. North serving. Mount Vernon gets that point. Seifring. No flick. Re-enters the match. Ramel, man, she just put some extra oomph onto that. You don't see pretty much from, I haven't seen it from anybody else at the NAI level. Good effort there from Nick Lucas, linebacker for your St. Francis Cougar football team. And they face off this Saturday at noon against Siena Heights. Looking to get back in the win column are your football Cougars. After suffering 2 losses. They'll be just fine though. Still going to go 3 in a row. Back to back to back. Ramel. Good placement. Point St. Francis. And that'll bring in number 18, Bissong, in the match for St. Francis. Pelak sets up his song. Whose song? His song. Get it? Oh, Pelak took one off the face. But she's laughing that one off. Sets up his song. And gets the kill. His song with the kill after a long rally from both squads. Rammel serving. Agostino with the kill. Cougs rolling now. Up 10-5. Pretty big kill there from 15. Osborne, she got up. Nickel enters the game to serve.
Nickel to serve.
Barger mishandles that one. Point Mount Vernon. Clark. St. Francis with the point. And Hasinski serving. Clark. Put a good hit into that one. Great effort, Pelak. And Clark again. Just hit it. Great positioning. And Cougs of St. Francis get that point. The tides turned when Sister Elise entered the facility. She's disappeared for now. But she really brought the momentum with her, and the Cougs won 2 in a row. Good rally. Finishes off with the St. Francis point. Leading 13-8. Trying to extend their lead. They've had this 5-point lead, seems like for about the entire fourth set. Great block. Seifring. Clark serving. Another block and point for St. Francis, and timeout Mount Vernon. Take a quick break. Be right back after this commercial.
Grandpa taught me years ago. Do business with people you know and who know you. That's why I joined Fort Financial Credit Union. Their staff knows I'm busy at college. They set me up with a checking account, a debit card, and an auto loan. With the Fort's mobile app, I can check balances, transfer money, and make my car payment. My grandparents loved doing business with the Fort, and I do too. My future, my family, my Fort.
The Chapel project is the most important building that has ever been built or ever will be built on this campus. It's in the heart of the campus, it's on Mirror Lake, and the chapel and the Bass Mansion will be able to communicate with each other architecturally.
I don't know what it's about, but apparently it's pretty sad.
It's like a remake of some like 80s movie, I think.
Oh, really?
Because my mom was talking about how like it's like a remake of the movie that she used to.
We're back here into the fourth set. Lady Cougs trying to finish this match off. Clark serving. St. Francis leads at 15-8. Nice play. Maria Pilak. Heads up there. Caught Mount Vernon off guard and got the point. Candler and Omo enter the game for St. Francis. Candler, a freshman from Fishers, Indiana, went to Heritage Christian High School, a little private school down in Indy. I know they're always really good at sports. And the Cougs now lead by double digits again. And they are rolling. Barger, I don't know if she meant to get over the net, but she did. And Mount Vernon struggled with that one, but did get it over the net. Seafring just gets enough of that one with the kill. As now 16, Sydney Christensen enters the game, enters the match for St. Francis. Coach Haddock's getting a lot of the young girls in, getting some good in-game experience. Kind of have a feeling this match is just about over. Candler serving. Osborne serving for Mount Vernon, still trailing by 10. Christensen hits that one, but it's tipped. Point, St. Francis. Christensen with her first kill of the match. Diabazio enters the match for St. Francis. Katarina Diabazio. Marshall serving. Nikki Marshall, just how you draw it up. And that brings in number 3, Emily Barber, another young Cougar getting some experience, a sophomore out of Rensselaer, Indiana. Cougs lead it 22-9. All over this one. St. Francis. This is a blowout. This is the most lopsided set I've ever witnessed. And they're looking to finish it off and finish the match off in 2 more points. All young players on the floor now, on the court. Omo gets the block. or the kill. And Laura Sneary enters the match on match point, with Barber serving for the match. Good serve. Can't quite get to that one. And Mount Vernon reaches double digits. Dang, I was kind of hoping to keep them at 9. Nonetheless, we're still at match point here at Hutzel Athletic Center. Trying to finish it off, Sneary. Got to get over the net. Flick does. Cougs trying to set something up here. Sneary. Good placement there from Mount Vernon. And they're not going down too easy. Diabazio tried to end it there, but Christensen does, and that's the match. St. Francis wins the Battle of the Cougars 3-1 over Mount Vernon. Thanks for tuning in. St. Francis Cougar Volleyball. Like I said, they take off this weekend for Grandview, the tournament. Doubleheader Friday. They will not be back to Hutzel Athletic Center until October 17th when they host Indiana Wesleyan. Lady Cougs win another Crossroads League matchup. And thanks for tuning in. For Josie Murphy, I'm Sean Boswell. And this has been Lady Coug Volleyball.
Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, you know, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
My grandpa taught me years ago, do business with people you know and who know you. That's why I joined Fort Financial Credit Union. Their staff knows I'm busy at college. They set me up with a checking account, a debit card, and an auto loan. With the Fort's mobile app, I can check balances, transfer money, and make my car payment. My grandparents loved doing business with the Fort, and I do too. My future, my family, my Fort.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen, and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Everything that I do can have an impact on somebody else.
You can dream any dream and you can chase any dream and you can have a chance to succeed at that dream.
We're here just a speck of time.
Given the opportunities to be selfless.
That's what God does with us.
Not forgetting how you got here and who helped you along the way.
What are you doing for others?
Those to whom much has been